Hi, Tanya. Hi, friends. We have a visitor today.
Hi.
Hi, Princess Monkey Toes. It's so nice to you to visit.
It's nice to be here.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I have not been feeling well, so I have been on the couch for 2 days. I have been sneezing and blowing my nose, and I did go to robotics yesterday, but I wanted to leave early, and I left a little early, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I was cranky, wasn't I?
Kind of. Only slightly.
And I watched so many movies. So many movies. Here's another hint. If you look over here at this little circle, that's the camera. And then it doesn't look like your eyes are all wonky all the time. I learned that. See, I can be taught. Anyway, I watched so many movies. I watched old movies. They were very problematic. I don't remember them being problematic, but they are. We watched Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Well, I watched it. You didn't see it.
You watched it. Yeah. I didn't see that.
Yeah. That's about some guys that go to town and kidnap some women because they just want to get married. Then I watched Gigi. Gigi's another very old movie. Yeah, they sing Thank Heaven for Little Girls. It's about this guy who, is in Paris, and his, childhood friend that he always played with is trained to be his mistress. Problematic. And then we watched My Fair Lady. That's where a couple of rich guys take some poor urchin and, use her as their little doll. Again, problematic. It was a little weird, but we watched them. They were fun. We're done with those. So, the other thing that we're doing is there's this new movie coming out for Christmas, and Gwen and I talked about it, and we think we want to go to the movie together. Want to tell them what movie we're going to go see?
Was it Star Wars?
No.
Frozen 2.
No.
Little Women.
Little Women. But Gwen had never read the book. Gwen, you've never read the book.
Oh.
It was one of my favorites. I love Little Women. So now she has to read the book because the book is always
better than the movie.
Better than the movie. And how many Little Women movies have there been?
0?
So
many.
So many, but this one has Meryl Streep in it, so it's got a really good cast. That might be fun. But we decided to read it. Well, she's reading it slow and I'm reading it fast. I could probably recite it. I read it a few times.
I'm reading a chapter every night and she's reading at some weird pace.
I read 7 chapters today.
Only 7?
Well, Little Women, though, to go, the opposite of the movies that I've been watching, Little Women is not so much about the guys, it's about the girls. That's why it's called Little Women. It's about the March sisters. Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you, stuff that happens in the book, but it's pretty progressive. The author, Louisa May Alcott, she was an interesting character. If you don't know about Louisa May Alcott, you might want to look her up. She's a hoot and a holler. I really like her. Anyway, I've also been knitting. Do you want to see what I've been knitting?
I would like to see what you're knitting.
All right. It's because they all know what I've been knitting. I think they'd like to see it. Look.
Ooh. That's pretty.
It's so big now. That's what happens when you sit on the couch. It's so big. And oddly enough, I am halfway through this 3rd color. I have to do this much more, and then I have to add in the next color. I think we should open yarn today. But this 2nd color, look how big it is. I was supposed to have knit 16 more rows. There's no way. No way. Where did it go?
Not enough yarn? Did you lose your yarn?
16 more rows. I don't think it would have gone that far. No. And then at the other...
It's a tiny little baby ball.
It's a tiny little baby ball. And at the other end of the shawl, there's supposed to be some more garter rows. So I saved this much so that I could do some at the other end. Because it's such a pretty color. I didn't want to just
It is a very pretty color.
Yeah, they can't see it. Look how bad it looks on the camera.
There's,
Like it doesn't, you can't see how beautiful.
The camera never does the actual thing true justice.
I know. So people have to find me in real life. They have to find curvy Gina and not flat Gina so they can see the real colors.
Yes. The yellow looks like a sunshine yellow.
I just dropped a stitch off my needle. Hold on. Okay, hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. So that was my knitting. I, again, made changes to the pattern. I do that a lot. Would you like to open up my next yarn?
Yes.
Would you? Okay, so there's yarn in my big red box. My big red box. There's yarn and there's notions. So you have to squeeze the baggies and find a squishy baggie, not a flat baggie. See, this is an empty baggie. This is a flat baggie. You don't want to open that one. You want to open a squishy baggie. But find the squishy baggie that wants to be next. You have to find the one that wants to be next.
Is this a squishy baggie? This is a squishy baggie. A lot of these are squishy baggies.
There's a lot of squishy baggies, but you have to find the one that wants to be next.
I think this one wants to be next.
You think that one wants to be next? Okay.
I think this one is really excited.
Is it really excited to be next?
Super excited.
Yay! So one of those polka dots is a sticker. Masquerading is a polka dot, yeah.
How dare you, sticker? Why are you hiding?
It just wants to be part of the crowd. It doesn't understand that being different is really good.
Oh, look at this orange. That's a pretty orange.
I think it's going to like being next to that yellow. Don't you think?
They're going to be very happy.
Hold it up so we can see it. I think they'll be happy together.
I think they'll be very happy together.
Yeah. All right, so we'll have to wind that up because I only have like 12 more rows. That'll go so fast. Like, I don't know, 3-4 naps. So, what are you reading? There's so many things to do other than just sit and knit at this time of year. What are you reading? What are you... Are you just knitting? Are you going to the movies? What movies are you going to go see? Come on, people. Help me out here. I need more stuff to do. More stuff to do. Do I need more stuff to do?
Not while you're sick.
No, I'm sick.
As long as you're happy and healthy, you should do some stuff.
But I'm not healthy, so I should go to bed.
You should go to bed.
She says I should go to bed, so I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Tanya. Goodbye. Good night, friends. Blow them kiss. I mean, only if you're comfortable blowing them kisses. Bye.